Alright, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So today we're just going to do this entire episode just facing this awesome portrait of Raw and these lovely flowers, so don't mind that. No, but the real reason why we're here is it was requested to do a Kali build, more so like an updated build, because, you know, a lot of things change in the Smite universe. A lot of things change. So, let's go right into it. So I'm going to go over these items here, and then of course go over other items for different situations. So starting off, we have the basic build here. Ninja Tabby, Shin Size, Haze Mentalis, Executioner, Rage, and Deathbringer. But let's go into a little bit more detail. Back in the day when full cooldown reduction Assassins was like the meta, you would get Ninja Tabby for that reason, but it's no longer the reason now. You get it for the attack speed, in case you're wondering. Next, Shin Size and Kali have been like one and the same for a very long time, ever since Shin Size was out and Kali was out. It's like those two mix really well. Yeah, Shin Size is really expensive. You may not be able to get it, or may not want to. You kind of shy away from it, but it's a really strong item on Kali. But if you don't want to get it, you can probably replace it for like just go Executioner early. The physical protection shred on the passive will last, you know, for indefinitely. But I would recommend picking up Shin Size. After that, you have Haze Mentalis. It's a pretty common item on Kali because Kali really needs to stick on targets. She does have a stun, so that does help. But the thing with Haze Mentalis, if you're going to get an active like greater sprint, then that pretty much replaces Haze Mentalis altogether. So if you go in greater sprint, you may not need Haze Mentalis. You can probably sell that and pick up a lifesteal item. Even though Kali does have a few lifesteal items and healing built into her kit, if you don't already. Her 1 can also heal if the target has missing HP. Keep that in mind. The Lash, if the target's affected by the bleed, you have up to 25% lifesteal on the target. And of course, if you kill your marked target, you gain 80% of her maximum HP back from that. So that's why you may see like no lifesteal on Kali. But if you feel like you need it, Aussie and Bloodforge are really great pickups for that lifesteal situation. If not, let's go ahead and just fill the slot with Haze Mentalis. Then next you get Executioner, just to get some type of more penetration, I guess you would say. It's not technically penetration, but shredding physical protections kind of is penetration in a way. Moving along, the Rage and Deathbringer combo, because she's really just basic attack heavy, just blending people up and just critting everywhere. That sounds kind of wrong. Anyway, if you are, let's say, if you're in Conquest and you're in the solo lane, or if you are in, let's say, League Joust, you know, the ranked 1v1 game mode, right after Boots, Ichabod is a really powerful boxing item if you're fighting against another physical god. Keep that in mind, they have to be physical, or else the passive doesn't really make sense. It doesn't make sense taking away physical power from a magical god, does it? So it's a really cheap item, it's a really effective item, it gets you early penetration, a lot of attack speed early on, a really great pickup as your second item slot in that situation. But let's say if you're jungling, let's go ahead and take out a few of these items here. If you're jungling, you know, you probably want to pick up Bumba's Mask. Death's Toll it's pretty much like a Thanatos jungle thing, not too many jungles pick up Death's Toll. But of course, after the Bumba's Mask, you go ahead and finish your boots. And then you get into this weird situation after this. You can go ahead and you can go Shin Size. It's up to you. You can go like either Shin Size or Executioner at this point, and then like Haze Mentalis or your lifesteal item. But for the sake, let's say we don't have greater sprint, for whatever reason, and we just go Executioner, Haze Mentalis, and then Rage Deathbringer. And then you go ahead and go back, sell Bumba's Mask mid to late game, whenever the case you may not need it anymore. Go ahead and sell that bad boy, and you can go either finish off Shin Size at the late game, or you can go ahead and pick up Magi's for late game. I'm talking about Conquest here, if you kind of lost track, but Conquest picked it up last. The reason why you may pick up Magi's Blessing and Conquest is your technically last item, like after you finish Deathbringer and go back and sell Bumba's Mask, is because in team fights, Kali has no really good escapes. I mean, she does have her lunge, or her 1 to leap out of things, and her ultimate to kind of prevent death. But in case if you need that extra CC immunity, Magi is there to protect you. So that pretty much, I think I covered everything I wanted to cover in this video. So hope you get some helpful information out of this video if you wish to play Kali. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.